Okay, guys, we're about to watch Kevin O'Leary reacting to living on 50K a year in Brooklyn, Millennial money. So we're about to get this. If you don't know who Kevin O'Leary is, then I don't know where you've been hiding. But this guy is, let's just say he's doing bits, okay? Meaning he's up there, and I'm quite excited. Maybe there's some few tips that we're going to be learning from. As an entrepreneur, you're always learning, so that's something you can never say, I already know it all. No, you don't know nothing. So yeah, get ready. But YouTube is Ronnie MP. Whoop!
It's RonnieMP.com.
Want to join my free gift card giveaway? Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and turn on the notification. Then let me know that you subscribe down below. That's it. Hey yo, what's good, Tribune? I heard this is your boy Ronnie MP. Thank you and welcome to a brand new video of It's Ronnie MP, the show where we bring you guys a bunch of videos suggested by you guys, and guess who? You guys only. So if you are brand new to the channel, then be sure to click. You know what? Let's just do it right now, okay? Get over and done with, because it does mean a lot for the YouTube algorithm. Smash that like button. You see it right there being clicked on. Come on. That subscriber button, click on it. Now notification bell, there we go, that ding-a-ling-a-ding-ding-ding. Smash it, because it really does mean a lot for the channel, and it just helps my videos get out there in front of people like you guys, okay? Beautiful people just like you. So this video is Kevin O'Leary, as I mentioned, 50K a year in Brooklyn. So I wonder, I'm sure, look, it's Mr. Wonderful, okay? That's his little nickname on Shark Tank. If you don't watch Shark Tank, I absolutely 1000% recommend you watching it. It is such a powerful show. You learn you just learn a lot about business, startups, and things of that nature. So be sure to dive in. If you're tuning in from TikTok, comment in the comment section down below and let me know if you just came over from TikTok, and I'll be sure to, you know, I guess give you a shout out. All right, so let's go and check it out right now, and let's see. Look at his face. That face. Look at this dude. Look at this dude.
That is
Let's
not
go.
a number you can live on in Brooklyn, so I'm really interested to see what Make It found out.
So
let's
you
start
heard
with
him
this thing. It's
say
a
that's
story.
not a number you can live on in
50K
Brooklyn.
a year, come on, it's not even possible.
You never know.
New York City is pretty expensive, but I think if you know where your money's going and you recognize what your priorities are, it's totally doable.
Okay, so straight away it really does sound like she's frugal, meaning that she likes to save, and you know, for all the people that don't know what I mean by that, but she has to be. I mean, come on, how can you not be frugal living 50K a year in Brooklyn? Like, what is this? So for a fact, she's frugal. Let's wait and see, but I'm sure she's frugal, very frugal in fact.
That's before tax. So she's not really making $50K.
50K, yep, that's a
she's
shout.
probably making about $40,000 a year, real cash dollars. So
Liquid.
She's living off a lot less than 50.
I feel like
Expenses.
I've had a lot of different influences.
Rent
about
950, savings
money,
880,
negotiating,
food.
401k investments.
So let's see. Mr. Wonderful has paused it there. I would like to drag it back a bit, and then we can save there. We can do our own little, you know, analyzation, if you want to say. So rent 950 per month. Okay, and it says Elena's typical monthly spending is $3,000. Okay, and $30. Her savings is 880, which it looks good. I can't even lie about that. It's taking up the majority, of that pie. Her food 340. Obviously, don't forget, bear in mind where she's living, Brooklyn. So you know it's a bit pricey. Transportation is showing out $145. And by the way, whether you live in the UK or not, or US, you can still apply this knowledge. As I mentioned, it's all about absorbing and see what you can take in and what you can, you know, what you can use for yourself. Her transportation, we can see 140. Her debt repayment is 130. So she's in debt. I wonder what the debt is. Maybe, my guess is credit cards, but it might be like, I don't know, maybe she financed the car or something. Bad decision, but let's see. And then she has also her certification class, entertainment, laundry, life insurance, and everything else. That's for miscellaneous. 440. Her subscriptions are 75. Okay, she's not as frugal as I thought, because if she was, I would literally take out that subscription. I don't care. I'm not watching no Netflix, mate. No Amazon Prime. No nothing. Okay, we're not watching any of that, especially if you've got a repayment of debt going out of 130 per month. 130 is a huge chunk of your income that you can slap onto the savings, or even slapping onto investment, because so far I don't see anything being invested here. I see savings. Maybe she breaks down the savings, we'll see some investment, but I don't see any investments anywhere so far. Utilities, Wi-Fi, $50. Her phone is $40, and then that last piece of the chunk, let's see what it is.
Not bad. She's got
Donations.
savings in here. I'm looking at a pie chart. Elena's typical monthly spend, $28.94. Food, $340. Transportation, $145. Debt repayment, $130. See how much that is?
Yep.
It's a chunk. And
I did. You guys heard me say, hey, we're going to the top, okay? We're aiming for that billionaire, millionaire status one day. We're not there yet, but we will reach there one day. Trust me. If it's possible for one, then it's possible for all. So never think it's not possible for you. But let's see what else Kevin has to say. Miscellaneous.
Ooh. Okay.
That's deep, that
All right.
miscellaneous.
But the savings, $880. I like that. I like that. I want to see if she's investing it in the long term, because that's what
I swear to you, I have not seen this video whatsoever, but he is literally saying the exact same thing that I have said. Okay? And I'm so happy right now. I'm so gassed right now. You don't even understand like how good it feels.
$1 million by the time. See if she's investing it in the long term, because that's what you're going to need to end up with over $1 million by the time you're 65, because you got to get market returns. They're sort of like 6 to 8% a year over a long period of time. That's what they've done. The market goes up and down, but if you can get those market returns
Progressively.
good, but you got to invest.
Savings. So let's see.
I like to divvy up things depending on percentage. So immediately after my paycheck comes into my bank, which I use Ally, it just goes into the savings depending on how much I want. I tailor my lifestyle towards not having that money because I'm just used to it.
Okay, good. Pause it right
The
there.
kid's smart. I'll tell you why. If you actually have
He is,
targets,
she is.
in other words, you're putting percentage spends, and you can watch it on a weekly basis or every 2 weeks, because you're probably getting paid every 2 weeks, that's real smart. Because the way you go offside and end up with massive credit card debt is that you don't stay within those guidelines. So she's got a pie chart, and she's saving, for emergencies, classes, gift donations, and travel. That's very smart. The one thing I don't see here, which is incredibly important,
Investments.
if you're 23 years old, is you got to put $100 aside every week for the long term. In other words, you're investing in your retirement. Minimum $100 a week. So we'll see if she's got anything like that.
Okay, so that's actually quite interesting right there. So he said minimum $100 away, or £100 away for all my UK people, investing for your future, basically. So for your retirement, which is good. So this way, I guess you're covering the now as well as into the future as well. You're actually covering the future, because obviously, considering everything goes well, you're still alive. You don't want to struggle, basically, okay? You don't want to be 50, 60, 70 years in and you realize that, oh, snap, I didn't anticipate on living this long, but now I'm alive, I've got nothing. So basically, that's what Kevin is saying. Elena started with 16,000 in student loans.
She starts with 16,000 in student.
You know what? I tell you, it's better than mine. Honestly speaking, it's way better than mine. But you got to start somewhere. All right, 16K is still a decent amount, but I guess it is what it is.
Burden yourself with a loan that you got to pay back at probably 5 or 6% interest, because that's sort of the going rate.
But she needs to change other stuff.
When the 30-year bond is yielding less than 2%, that's very, very expensive. You want to make sure you're investing it in in an education you can get paid back on. Go to college for something you can get a job in. I've said this countless times.
Even on Shark Tank.
3 good categories to focus on: engineering,
and engineering.
Try
That's
one
the
of those.
future.
For a fourth choice, go with engineering.
I had a lot of part-time jobs throughout.
Look, his sense of humor is just up there, isn't it? Literally, there's engineering, and engineering, and then maybe try a fourth one, which is engineering. I did 5 there. I don't know why. But if you don't know why he said engineering, I'll just break it down quickly. Engineering is basically the future of the world. Okay. Engineering, you can go ahead, basically engineer cars, anything, buildings, whatever it is. Look, there is something on the planet that needs to get engineered, but the best sort of industry that's sort of blowing up, if you want to say, or has been blowing up for a while now, is like digital wise. So actually learning to code, okay, software engineer. So meaning you're basically, you talk the same language as a computer, so you can command it to do stuff, right? You can say, okay, I want to create this app, and then you're talking the language, which is code, basically just computer language, and then you design whatever you want, which is such a powerful thing to have, right? I mean, right now I'm communicating through to you with my language, okay, with me, right? But imagine if I couldn't speak English, it would be very difficult for you to understand me. However, having the knowledge to be able to speak the exact same language as a computer, then my friend, your creativity is limitless. You are unstoppable. You can create the next Facebook if you wanted to. You can create the next Instagram if you wanted to. I'm not saying you're just going to wake up and then, after a couple of hours of coding, and then there we go, Instagram sorted, next Instagram or the next TikTok. But, you are beating the rest of the world, because the rest of the world don't even know how to code. They don't know Java, C, C++. They don't know HTML. They don't know all of these other languages that computers speak. So if you can do that, you'll really get ahead in life. Literally, you'll get ahead in life. Let's see what else.
I had a lot of scholarships, and my family helped a lot through college.
Very smart to do part-time during school. That reduces the debt.
Very smart. Very
Lets
smart
you
indeed.
actually have some cash flow. I did that too. I actually was a waiter, and I worked at night, and I worked in the...
That's something that I wish I did a bit more often. I didn't do that as often. I'm not even going to lie. When I went to university, I really do wish that I did, or I was as smart as I am right now around my finances than back then, because back then it wasn't a shambles by any means. I wasn't like the craziest spender or anything, but I wish I was more woke. I would have taken like insane decisions to put myself so far ahead right now. But you live, it's life. You live and you learn, okay? You live and you learn, and you get up from it. What we're going to do is we're going to do a part 1 and a part 2. So this is going to be a part 1 of this video, which is absolutely great so far. We're loving it. So be sure to watch part 2, which I'm sure you're going to enjoy as well, which is coming up literally the next day. So look out for part 2. I'll literally name it the exact same thing, but part 2 at the end. All right, smash the video with a thumbs up. That means a lot for the YouTube algorithm. Comment something useful below, and if you're enjoying it so far, comment in the comment section as well. By watching this video, you do not waste your time. Don't forget to tell your haters to get in line. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, much love, bye bye.